Hola, this is Daniel DiTuro. For most Americans living outside of the southwestern United States, Mexican sauces, or salsa, is tomato-based and seasoned with red chilies. In parts of Mexico and the southwestern United States, salsa made from fresh or roasted green chilies is just as common. Many stores carry a variety of green chili salsas. But like most prepared foods, they're usually high in sodium and contain preservatives and additives. Green chili salsa is not just for enchiladas. You can serve them over eggs, use it for soups and stews, and add it to any recipe calling for red chili salsa. This recipe makes about 5 cups and can be cut in half if desired. You'll need about 2 pounds of tomatillos. If you find the flavor of tomatillos overwhelming, you can reduce the amount to 1.5 pounds and increase the amount of chilies. About 2 to 4 cloves of fresh garlic or 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Adjust the amount of garlic to taste. When it comes to green chilies, you have a wide variety to choose from, depending on whether you prefer a mild, medium, or hot sauce. For a mild to medium salsa, 1 to 2 serrano or jalapeno peppers should be sufficient. Usually, but not always, the smaller the pepper, the higher the heat intensity. For a mild salsa, try using jalapenos. For a very mild green chili salsa, you can use Anaheim chilies. But be certain the chilies are Anaheim. Anaheim and the hotter Hatch chilies are identical. Another option you have is using raw chilies or roasted chilies. Roasting adds another level of flavor. For this video, I'm making my salsa using 2 roasted Anaheim chilies and 2 roasted Hatch chilies. About 1 cup of cilantro leaves. You can increase or decrease the amount to taste. If you don't like cilantro, you can omit it or substitute flat leaf parsley. About 1/2 cup of white or yellow onion, coarsely or finely chopped. You can increase the amount or decrease it if desired. About 1 to 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, adjusting the amount to taste. And 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Remove the paper-like husk from the tomatillos and rinse them in cold water. Place the tomatillos in a pan or pot large enough to hold them and cover with water. Add the garlic, and if you're using raw chilies, add them at this time. Bring the water to a boil over medium-high heat and cook the tomatillos about 10 minutes or until they're easily pierced using a knife or fork. The tomatillos will go from bright green to pale yellow-green. Using a blender or food processor, transfer the tomatillos, garlic, and 1 chili pepper if you're using raw chilies. Add about 1/2 cup of the cooking water and retain the rest of the water to thin the salsa if necessary. If you're using a blender, hold down the top with a towel and puree until smooth. Add the cilantro, onion, and if you're using roasted chilies, add the chilies at this time. Once again, cover your blender and process until smooth. At this time, check the thickness of your salsa. For me, this is perfect for dipping tortilla chips, making enchiladas, and for other uses. Check the seasoning and heat level. Add salt if desired, and the second chili pepper if you use 2 raw chilies. If you're concerned about your salsa being too hot, add 1/2 or 1/3 of the second chili pepper. Cover and process until smooth. To further intensify the flavor, heat the oil in a 3 to 4 quart pot or pan. Stir in the salsa. Bring to a simmer over medium heat and simmer 5 to 6 minutes until the salsa darkens and thickens slightly. Taste and add more salt if desired. You can use the salsa immediately to make enchiladas or cool and refrigerate for later use. This brand of prepared enchilada sauce has 25 calories and 350 milligrams of sodium. My homemade green chili sauce has 25 calories and about 115 milligrams of sodium using 2 teaspoons of kosher salt or 1 teaspoon of table salt. Please leave a comment if you have any questions about this video. Thank you for watching and healthy eating!